Hi, thank you very much. Have a seat. I'm thrilled to have you here. Welcome. And let me tell you, yesterday, I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but then I had the more important issue of my cat being fat. But on the way to work yesterday, I'm driving, and in a residential neighborhood, by the way, driving to work, houses everywhere. We don't live in Montana. This is not where we shoot the show. We're in Los Angeles, houses everywhere. Driving down the street, and in the middle of the street, I see a doe, a deer, a female deer. And Ray was her name. And and I just came out of nowhere, and I couldn't believe what I saw, and I stopped the car because I didn't want to scare it, and thank God other cars weren't coming. So there's a little baby deer, like teenager sort of, in the street, and then another little teenager comes out, and I'm waiting for the mama to come out, and there's no mama, just two teenage deer in the middle of the street, completely lost, all alone. It had been on the streets for a while. One had a pierced nose, and I felt so bad because they clearly were lost. And things are in the middle of the street, and they're just looking around, not knowing where to go. And I'm thinking, how do I rescue a deer, much like two deers? Because you know me, I'll rescue anything at all. And they jumped into some ivy and got away. But you know, if they would have stayed in the street, I would have gone after the deer and tried to get him in the car, which would have been, because I'll rescue anything. I was driving a couple of years ago, and I saw a dog in the middle of the street, and people are just honking the horn and going around it, and nobody's stopping. I couldn't believe it, and I stopped my car. I'm blocking traffic. I have the door open, and I'm, you know, calling the dog, and people are yelling at me, and I almost had it, and someone screams out, "It's a coyote!" And I almost had the coyote in the car, almost. And it was kind of looking at me weird, like. But I feel so bad for the coyotes. This is their land, you know? They get a bad rap, but this is where they live, and we're building houses all over the place. And I just feel horrible when I see coyotes running around in the street, because I imagine all the older coyotes, you know, sitting around talking to the younger coyotes going, "That's where me and your mama made you." Right there where that Jumbo Juice is. Oh yeah, they paved paradise and put up a TGI Fridays, is what they've done. It's so weird to see just wildlife all over in the middle of, you know, everything we're building. I'm driving on Sunset Boulevard the other day, and there's a panda bear on Sunset Boulevard handing out flyers to a Chinese restaurant. And they're easier to get in the car. He got right in. And chatty those things are. And very affectionate. And But I do. I rescue anything I can. I've told this story before, but I was driving, and I was in a hurry, too. I don't care if I'm in a hurry. I don't care what. I will stop for an animal, no matter what. And there was a dog in front of this house that was, you know, wandering, and I stop, and I grab the dog, and I take it, no collar, nothing. I take it to the vet. I get shots. I get it checked out, and I put signs up. And the next day, somebody called me and said, "Oh, my God, you have my dog." And I said, "Where do you live? I'll bring it to you." And it was the same address from where I picked it up. And I had basically stolen a dog. I had a hot dog, and But so I learned my lesson now, because when I see a dog now, even if it doesn't have a collar, I ring the doorbell around the area, you know, before I give it shots and a haircut and get a dog trainer and get it neutered. And I need to be rescued sometimes. Tony, rescue me now. house. Woo. Tony.
Hey.
Oh, what a good show we have today. Tom Hanks is on the show.
Yes.
Who doesn't love Tom Hanks? And now he's in a new movie called Lady Killers, and I tell you, you know it's a good movie if Tom Hanks is in it. He picks, I've never seen him in a bad movie, ever. Well, there was that one, but you know what I'm talking. I like him, and he's talented, and he's here. And also, I don't know if people know who he is. I hadn't heard of this guy, but he's sold 2 million albums already. He's good looking, he's charming, and he's got a voice like Frank Sinatra, and he looks like James Dean. So he sings, yeah, he sings and drives really fast. And his name is Michael Bublé, and he's here. Bublé! He's got a combo DVD CD. It's called Come Fly With Me, Come Fly, Let's Fly Away. And why must I ruin everything? And also later on, you know, a lot of people ask us, what's it like to work here? What do you do before the show? What do you do after the show? And we don't like to leave any questions unanswered. So we have filmed ourselves during the day and what happens and what we do, our whole staff. So we'll show you that later on, a little film clip of our life here. And also, we have the big finish. You know, we've decided we weren't ending the show properly. And so we have the big finish today. And so stick around for that. Don't turn it off, no matter, even after it's over, don't turn it off. We may fool you and come back and go, hey, you know, or something. Did you cook last night, Tony?
No, last night I took the night off.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did go out to lunch while I was running errands, and I went to Kookaroo.
Kookaroo?
Kookaroo.
Kookaroo. That sounds like doves I have in my yard. Kookaroo. Kookaroo. Because the owl is hoo, hoo. And then doves go kookaroo, kookaroo. All right, you went to Kookaroo. You know, you eat a lot of birds for someone who's scared of birds. Are you that angry that you, I mean, you're always eating chicken or turkey or something.
Well, I don't eat red meat.
Right.
So I have to eat protein some way.
Right.